Hey, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you my everyday carry backpack. I've been watching these videos for the past couple of years on YouTube and I just enjoy watching them. So I've decided to, take part in the fun of making these videos and also at the same time show you what I carry in my backpack, just to give you any ideas if you do carry a backpack or intend to carry a tech backpack. Now, I'm going to keep it as simple as possible. I'm not going to do too much reviews. If you want me to do a review on any particular item, just leave a comment below. As well, also note that I will be leaving links for each item in the description below. If you click on those links, I will be given a small token at no expense to you. Okay, so let's get straight into the backpack unpacking. Okay, so my backpack essentially is from a company called Fendruien. This company specializes mainly in business backpacks. I love this backpack. It has all the pockets that I need to hold all my tech gadgets. So I'm gonna start right in the main compartment. And in here, first of all, I have my 2018 iPad Pro. This is the 12.9 model with 1 terabyte of space. This here essentially is a glorified notebook for me because I mainly use this for taking notes. I also browse the internet, browse YouTube. I read books as well using this. Prior to upgrading my laptop, I used to have a smart keyboard on this. But again, since I upgraded my laptop, I didn't see the need for it anymore, so I just went back to using the smart case. But this here is my pride and joy. I have no need to upgrade it. I don't see the need, even with the M1 chips in the new iPad Pros. So I would really recommend, if you can, getting one of these. Next in the main compartment is my main driver of my remote working. This is my M1 MacBook Pro 16-inch model. As proof, you can see the new ports on both sides. This here has 64 gigabytes of memory and 1 terabyte of space. I use this mainly for video editing, as well as carrying out some of my engineering programs. As we know, Mac isn't really geared towards most engineering programs, but those that I use on a constant basis, I tend to be able to run this on this. Mainly like AutoCAD, Rivets. I use Bluebeam to edit my and mark up my PDFs. So all of those programs I'm able to run on this with no issue. Of course, thanks to Parallels for some of those programs, because most of those softwares are geared mainly and only to Windows operating system. But again, this here is my pride and joy in my backpack. I upgraded from the Surface Book Pro 2 last year, and that was one of the best decisions I've ever made. If you want me to give you a review on any of these items, or this item, just again leave a comment down below. Okay, so that's it for that main compartment. I will now go to the side compartments. Now in this compartment, you could hold a drink or any bottle, because they have the ability to do such, but I use this to hold my outlets. This outlet is from Anker. It's the 717 charger, I think it is. This one has the capability of giving or outputting 140 watts. I use this strictly for my MacBook Pro, especially when I'm doing those intense programs or processes that requires a lot of energy. I want to make sure that my MacBook Pro has the opportunity to draw as much power as possible. So I use this. It only has one USB-C input or output. It fits what I need, and it's much lighter and smaller than the charger that comes with the MacBook Pro. So I would recommend getting something like this if you use your MacBook Pro remotely. Another plug that I work with, or adapter that I work with, is also from Anker. I think this one here is a 737. Both of them has the GaN Prime technology. But this one here could only give out a maximum of 125 watts, I think it is. The top USB-C allows me to get 100 watts, and then the other two splits the extra 20 watts. I use this to charge a lot of my peripherals. If I'm not doing anything intense on my laptop, I would use this if the battery is running low. But charging my iPad, my phones, you know, stuff of that nature, this comes in handy. And again, it's 3-in-1, can't go wrong. The other thing I have in this backpack here, in this pocket here, is also from Anker. I think this is a 633 charger. It has a MagSafe charger capability. I also have USB-C and USB-A. I use this to charge my phone, obviously, or from time to time I'll use it to charge my iPad if any of my other chargers are unavailable. This here will charge my phone to 100 or near 100. My iPad Pro, I'm sorry, I'll probably get like maybe a 20 or 30%, if so much. But this comes in handy, and it also has a kickstand which allows me to kind of mount it on the desk if I want a hands-free experience. So that's all I have in this side pocket. Now, in the other side pocket, I have something else from Anker, but I have this plugged into my bag because of the side capabilities of charging my phone or anything USB. But this here is I think the 733. Come on, Anker, do a better job of naming these things. But anyways, I like this because it's a battery pack with 10,000 milliamps of power in it. I could charge up to 3 devices at the same time. And if I don't want to use the battery, or if the battery is not powerful enough, then I could plug it in and also use it as an adapter that also affords me up to 65 watts of power. So I could again charge my MacBook Pro if I'm not doing anything intense, but I could also charge my iPad Pro, my phone, what have you. And I like this for this pocket mainly because when I'm ready to recharge it, I don't have to plug something into it to charge it. I just plug it straight into the wall and I'm good to go. So again, this is the Anker 733 adapter, and that's the only thing I have in that pocket. Now, in the second compartment here, I have more stuff. This here is a Logitech S3 mouse. I love this. This is one specifically geared towards MacBook Pros or Apple. I like this because I'm quicker on a mouse than the touchpad, even with all the gestures available on the Apple device. But I like this mainly because of the ability to side scroll and also the infinite scrolling down and up. The one thing I don't like, and I'm sure you could probably adjust it, but I haven't figured it out as yet, is that it's a bit backwards to me. To scroll down, I have to move the mouse up. If I want to scroll up, I have to move the mouse down, which is a bit unorthodox for me, but it took me a little while to get used to, but I have. I love this mouse. Comes in very handy when I'm using AutoCAD and Bluebeam and what's not. Can't use a touchpad for those programs. At least I can't. Okay, in here, I also have my earphones. These are the Apple AirPods Pro Max, maybe, I can't recall. Again, all these things will be linked down below. I love this. I use this for listening to music. I also use this if I'm on a video call that doesn't require videos, mainly because I hate having these things on my ears in a video call. It just begs for so much attention. But they're so good at blocking out noise. that, I'm so tempted to use it even when I have video calls, but I don't. But I love this. It takes up a lot of space in my bag because of the volume, and also the case sucks, but it was given with the device, so I use it. In this compartment, I also have, of course, a pack or pouch with nothing but cables. I'm not going to go through each cable, but I have Thunderbolt cables, USB-C cables. I have my MagSafe cable that came with my laptop. I also have lightning cables, and more cables. I have enough cable because, sometimes you're out and somebody will come to you and, need a charge. So I always have a bit of extra stuff just in case. And most of the times when I'm out with this backpack traveling, I have my son with me, and he has his iPad and he needs to keep his iPad charged. So again, I have extra cables for all of that. Now, that's it for that small compartment, but I have another small compartment in here where I utilize nothing but hard drives. Now, all my hard drives are SSDs. This one here is from Samsung. This is the T7 Rugged, up to 2 terabytes of space. This here I have programmed for both Mac OS as well as Microsoft. So I use this to, move data from my PC to my laptop, Apple laptop, just in case the file is too big to transfer via email, or I don't have a jump drive available. But this comes in handy. This is another SSD. This one here is from SanDisk. It's 2 terabytes of space. This here mainly have some of my movies and music, just in case I'm out and I don't have access to the internet where I could, and I don't have the ability to access my NAS or Netflix or anything of that. I could just tap into this and be entertained. This last one here is from ACASIS. I made this myself, buying the case as well as the NVME drive inside. I actually made a video as to how to make this own hard drive for yourself. This has 2 terabytes of space. I have this program to Mac OS, so I'm able to store apps as well as edit my videos directly from this. This is super fast. I get read speeds of over 200 gigabits per second. This here, I can't say enough about it, but check out my video where I speak a bit more in depth about its capability and how to make it. In there, I also have my AirTag. Can't go wrong with this. I'm gonna put it back. That's self-explanatory. If you have issues of leaving your bags all over the place or run the risk of losing it, I recommend getting an AirTag. Thank God up to now I never had the need to use it, but it's there just in case. Now in this last backpack or last compartment, I have nothing here. Here typically is where I would use my phones. I have 2 phones, one for work and one for private / side hustle. My work phone is an iPhone 13 regular, and my main phone / side hustle phone is a 14 Pro Max, which I got a few months ago. So in here, I have another charger, but this here is an Anker car charger. I'm able to get up to 30 watts of power, enough to trickle charge my laptop or charge my iPad. Sometimes you're in the car, and I drive a Ford F-150 2006, so I don't have all these new connections in it. So this comes in handy for me to just charge on the go all my devices. I also have my Airpod Max or Airpod Pros. I'm terrible with these names, I'm sorry. This here is the 1st gen Airpod Pros. I use this mainly for video calls. Again, it's not as conspicuous as the Max or the the bigger ones. I just pop these in my ears. I'm able to block out, you know, unwanted sound. And you know, I don't have to hear about how big my earphones are and what's not. So again, this comes in handy, and it always lives in my bag. This here is a simple device. It's a cleaner for your screen and your electronics. This side here you use this to clean the screen. Very soft to the touch and very smooth. It feels kind of like one of those wipes. Always keep it covered so it doesn't get dirty. And then on the other side I have a very soft brush to brush the keyboard, or you know, anything where, you know, if sometimes you're eating and using your computer and you have a lot of crumbs in the keyboard. So this comes in handy in getting that cleaned up. And what else do I have in here? I also have my switchblade. No, I don't use it as a weapon. I use it mainly if I have to cut anything or do an unboxing. This comes in very handy. Hopefully I'll never have to use it as a weapon, but if I do, it's there. I just need to sharpen it. It's extremely dull. Chapstick, can't go wrong with chapstick, you know, even, especially now it's cold, but even in the summertime, I always have this around. Don't want to be talking to people with chappy lips. Of course, I have pens, you know, sometimes you have to sign a document. I don't walk around with paper, that's not my style, but sometimes you have to sign a document, you go to the bank, or you have to sign a check. These comes in very handy, you never know. I feel as if I'm missing something. Oh yes, I am. Okay, these are the last 4 devices. So first of all, I have this here is a MagSafe connector for your phone. It allows you to, you know, it connects to the back of your phone. You could push your finger through this little hole and hold your phone that way so it doesn't drop. But what I got this for, and by the way, it's from Blekin. What I got this for is because with the updated software or OS on Microsoft, on Apple, I'm sorry, you could use your phone as a web camera. Once you have an iPhone 11 or more recent iPhone, you could use it as a webcam. So with this little lip on the side here, you just hook that on your screen, you connect your phone to it, and boom. You could either use your phone as a camera, as I mentioned, or if you want to use it as an extra screen to, you know, do whatever. At least it's in a position where you can see it. I love this. It comes in very handy, especially for those of us who have a lot of video calls and wants a better web camera than what the MacBook offers. This jump drive, or this thumb drive, it allows me to connect a SD card and connect to my computer either via USB-A or USB-C. I don't use this as much as I used to ever since getting my new laptop, because of course Apple decided to put back in the SD card reader. So this here might probably get left out of my bag when I'm packing it back. Although Apple has upgraded the inputs, I still find myself not needing dongles, but needing these kind of devices. This here is a device that converts USB-C to USB-A. As you know, the MacBook Pro has 3 Thunderbolt / USB-C connections. So this comes in handy if I need to plug in a USB-A thumb drive, or if somebody gives me one to give me some information. At least I'm not crippled by not having USB-A ports. This here is a jump drive that allows me to, I think it's 256 gigabytes. It allows me to connect either via USB-C or of course USB-A. Comes in very handy, especially those of us who has both a regular laptop as well as a MacBook Pro. I really recommend having those flexibility or those devices that offers flexibility. It comes in very handy. And lastly, I have another jump drive from IDiskk. I think this one here is maybe 128 gigabytes. I can't remember. No, I lie. It's 512. I'm sorry. 512 gigabytes. Now, the beauty of this thumb drive is it has 3 connections. You have the USB-A, goes into your computer. You have USB-C if your phone or tablets allows it, or your computer, you could use that. As well as for you iPhone users like myself, you have the Thunderbolt, or the lightning bolt, I'm sorry, connection, which allows you to plug it directly into your phone and grab data or put data onto your phone. The only problem I have with this essentially is that to be able to use it on your phone or your iPad, you have to download their app. I'm not sure about the security of the app, so I won't really recommend putting really personal stuff on this drive if you're going to use it with your phone. But again, it's something nice to have just for those files that you're not able to email, or you don't have the capabilities of airdropping it to somebody. I really recommend this thumb drive. And I think that is it in a nutshell. So yep, that's it. Again, this is all the devices I carry on my everyday carry, or in my everyday carry. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Again, I left links to everything, or as much as possible, of these devices for you to click on. Again, I get a small token at no expense to you. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. It'll help this channel go a bit further. So until next time, peace.